If you've ever picked up golf later in life, you've probably had that thought, man, if I'd just stick with this, I could probably go pro. Or if I would have just done this in high school, or if I would have started younger, who knows where I'd be? Trust me, you're not alone. When I got into golf at the age of 29 back in May of 2024, I had those exact same thoughts, except I took it one step further. I started documenting the journey and put it out there on the internet for the entire world to see. I've been making golf content for about 6 months now, and when I started, I was full of, some may say delusion, but we'll call it optimism. I thought it might actually be possible for a 12 handicap who had only been playing for 18 months to qualify for a Korn Ferry Tour event by 2030. Mind you, this is all while working a full-time job, raising a family, and living on a pretty tight budget. And that goal became the heartbeat of this channel. A shtick, if you will. I didn't want to be just another guy playing golf on YouTube. I wanted something that would make me stand out. However, lately, I've realized something. After my last few rounds on camera, including my most recent one where I shot 99 using the scoring method, I had to stop and take a hard look at things. Not just my swings, not my scores, but my mindset. And the truth is, I've been putting an insane amount of pressure on myself. Pressure to improve fast, pressure to grow this channel, pressure to make golf my full-time job right now, and somewhere along the way, I forgot to give myself permission to fail. That's what this video is really about, giving myself permission to fail, to not have it all figured out, to admit that this dream is going to take way more time, money, and patience than I expected, and that's okay. Because the truth is, golf is hard, content creation is hard, doing both while working a full-time job, raising a family, and living on an extremely tight budget, that's insanely hard. But maybe it's not supposed to be perfect. Maybe it's supposed to be messy. I started this journey with a dream of playing in high-level competitive golf tournaments. US Mid-Am, US Am, US Open, and a Korn Ferry Tour or PGA Tour event. And honestly, I'm not completely giving up on that. But right now, I need to tuck that dream away. Not erase it, just tuck it in my back pocket for later. Because if I focus too much on the finish line, I forget to enjoy the walk. The real goal, the one that actually matters right now, is to become the best golfer I can possibly be, given my current life, budget, and time. And to share that journey honestly, the wins, the losses, the lessons, the failures with you guys. Because I know a lot of you are like me. You love the game, you want to improve, but you've got real responsibilities. Bills, jobs, families. You don't have the luxury of spending 8 hours on the course every single day. You don't have a tour level budget. But that's the thing, that doesn't mean you can't chase improvement. That also doesn't mean that you can't love this game deeply and find the joy in the struggle. And that's exactly what I want this channel to represent. Real golf, the real side of the golf journey. So what does this mean for the future of the channel? Honestly, not much different than what you've been seeing. You're still gonna see real unfiltered course vlogs, fun challenges, and relatable golf content. Things like tips and practice routines that actually help normal golfers, basically the stuff that I've learned that's helped me that I'll then share with you. And whenever the opportunities come up, like lessons, fittings, and tournaments, I'll share those with you too. I guess because nothing is truly changing on the channel, I really feel like I needed to add this to the channel catalog, for my sake at least, to give myself permission to fail and maybe be a little bit more freed up whenever I have you guys along with me out on the course. Regardless, the difference now is that I'm not creating from pressure anymore. I'm creating from passion. I'm giving myself permission to experiment, permission to fail, and permission to just enjoy the process and trust that wherever this goes, it'll be worth it. Golf has taught me a lot about patience, discipline, and humility. But maybe the biggest lesson so far is this: you don't need to be perfect to make progress. You just need to keep showing up. And that's exactly what I plan to keep doing. So if you've ever felt like you're not where you thought you'd be in golf, content creation, or life, give yourself permission to fail. Because failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of it. If you're new around here, I'd love for you to stick around and be a part of this journey. And if you've been here since the start, thank you. We're still chasing progress, still chasing better. And maybe one day, that dream will come back around. But for right now, it's time to play some real golf. Thank you so much for watching. YouTube thinks you should check out this video right here. I'll see you over there.